and all the hipsters, all the, those chubby green-haired tundra Wookiees. They want to have abortions, but no one will sleep with them. You know those? You're doing it because you're a filthy communist, and you're trying to unravel our society. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Kevin Downey Jr. podcast. Be free, stay free. Once again, my lovely, and I mean lovely, I don't just use that word for no reason, my lovely friend, Gino Bisconte here joining us.
Charming, just lovely to be around. Just a peach to be around.
So, Gino, someone said, how many times have you and Gino been drunk? And I said, together? And they said, well, let's start there. I don't really know.
No. This is how much the world has changed. And again, how much I love coming to this warehouse, being a part of live shows in a studio. We used to make our bones when comedy was so vibrant in New York City that it was Stand Up New York, 78th and Broadway, the 1 a.m. Thursday night show. And there were a handful of comics. You can get about 20. I mean, the Thursday night shows were 7 and 9, were whatever. But by the time you got to the one, we were there. We were having drinks. We were trying the new stuff. Me, you, Rick Shapiro.
Yeah.
Remember? Oh, I mean, that is how it goes back nearly 30 years, and in nearly 65 in my liver's years, because it is beaten to crap.
Yeah, and folks, you know who goes to a 1 a.m. show, and man, it's exactly who you think. It's like Irish homeboys from the South Bronx, because they come to the left, couple of the northern part of the South Bronx. Oh, let's go down to a comedy show, and they don't like to laugh; they like to fight. So,
well, that's exactly it. It was like it's like might as well. I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound. Do that third, fourth show, and if you got a laugh from them, you knew it was funny. You know.
Yeah.
And fast forward 30 years, like now it's like I can't even hang out for lunch. I'm like, I'm not going to the club. I'll just sit at home and I'll book a road gig somewhere. But again, this is comedy. This is where we are, and we will be drinking again very soon, I'm sure.
I promise you. Probably this Saturday, I'll be here to watch Natasha Owens. I'll be here. She sings Trump Won, and you know it. One of her, well, she's got a bunch of hits. That's one of them. And she's doing some spiritual stuff, Christian stuff, Christmas stuff. When I say stuff, I mean songs. It's going to be a hoot. Gino's got the thing right there. Doors open at 7 o'clock. Come on by. It's going to be great.
It's going to be a good hang, right? I'm gonna bring the wife and get credit for like a date.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'll bring the fiance and the Spy Trail Distillery bourbon.
We have to lock this down, because me and the wife love hanging with you and the gal.
Yeah,
we really do.
Yeah, and my gal loves hanging with you and your gal. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna get to some videos first.
But now let's shit on the Democrats.
Let's clown slap these communists. So. What's going on? Dan Bongino is out. I heard this was coming. I heard he's already out. I heard like his stuff is packed. He's long gone, but today's the day they announced it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why he left. I have some hunches. I have some rumors. I love rumors. What's going on, Gino?
I will tell you, this is not a surprise to me, but it is a surprise, if I may, be, contradictory, because it's like you can't believe it's going to happen, but you're watching it unfold and be like, he's going to leave. Yeah. And this goes back to, and we were saying this earlier, Dan Bongino was the turning point in me totally turning my back on mainstream media. Now, don't get me wrong. I would follow mainstream media and just be like, this can't be right. First you watch CNN and you're like, I'm turning this off. Yeah, I'm turning this off because I can't believe they say this. Then you're watching Fox, which you realize is controlled opposition. Yep. But you watch it and you're like, of course I agree with that. But when they shot Donald Trump, okay, and you're watching the same clip over and over again on mainstream media, then you put on Bongino, who's on Rumble now because, the YouTube, the vaccine got banned, and he's on his phone texting with Secret Service people, giving you upfront information. Yep. You're like, this is the guy, and he loved it. And then when he was asked by Trump, what did he say? He's like, well, you don't talk about being a patriot and not answer the call when it comes. Yeah. So he didn't say, I can't wait. You could tell there was part of him saying, why
Yep.
Why do I have to leave this? Because because he's a man. And he's like, I'm not full of shit. And I'm going to do what I told everyone to do. And he did.
Yep.
He did. And then that moment where it turned was when he's sitting there with Kash Patel. And I'm sorry, when he's like, yeah, Epstein didn't kill himself. And you could tell he's angry. I mean, you could tell. You cannot convince me he wasn't angry. He wasn't miserable.
Yeah.
And his face in that moment said exactly what we're looking at. It's like, why did I leave all of what I was doing so they could have me as a pitch man for their lies?
Yep.
Am I wrong? And then just fast forward to today, you're like, when you hear it, you're like, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I remember him saying, he was saying somewhere, he goes, I just saw something that shook me to my core. I can't tell you what it is, but I can't not see it. And I think now, see, I don't know if he's going to come back. Is he going to do his show again?
Oh, there's no way he's not coming back just to do his show. And which leads me to the question I was about to interrupt you with. It's what I do. Hi, Kevin. I hear you. You didn't have to laugh like I really interrupted. Which brings me to my next question. What were we talking about? Is this yellow? Which brings me to my next question. I really think he's going to go to a show, and I think he's just going to start saying stuff.
I think so, too.
I mean, because he's not a guy you can mess with. He knows all the moves, right?
He knows where the bodies are buried. I think Dan Bongino is going to spill some beans. Spill those beans is what he's going to do. All right.
He's going to go on his show. Time to spill some beans, people. And then you see the exit wound.
Spilling the beans with Dan Bongino.
Speaking of spilling the beans, how's it going with your old lady?
I can't complain. How about yours?
That's a sex joke. Bye-bye.
All right. You know what? I want to play some videos and talk about them, make fun of these people. Did you get a chance to look at all of them? See, here's what we do, folks.
There were two of them. I'm driving here, and I'm like mad at you. I'm trying to steer a car. I'm trying to steer a car.
So I don't know what's more fun, to look at the videos first and then crack on them, or just play them and see what happens. I'm never sure what to do.
Well, either way, we're playing them first. I mean, I believe what you're saying is if we even say a word, or is it, what's the line they always say, presented without comment?
Yeah.
There you go. Well, I say we just go into your fave, presented without comment. I can't choose a fave. I cannot choose a fave. They're all so good.
Yeah. All right, so let's get into the first one. I love this guy, folks.
Thank you. You're not so bad yourself, buddy.
As a comedian, we don't always laugh at things other people laugh at because we've seen it all. All right? This guy, he's fighting back in the only way he can. He does not like the Muslim terrorists taking over his land. Take it away, Bill. Let's go with number one. This is, I believe this guy is in, I think he's in England.
It's got to be Scotland.
Scotland.
Maybe I'm being racist, but go on.
So there's the morning call to prayers. And there's the bagpipe.
So good.
I love that. And you can't be mad at him.
No, it's the first time that the bagpipe really isn't that annoying. I mean, don't get me wrong. They play it at funerals, so you can't be annoyed by it, you know. But any other time, it's a very annoying.
Yeah, and I'll say, sometimes, I'm like, man, I'm not going to a funeral because that guy was Irish. He was a cop. You know what they're going to play. He's a cop. He was on the job for 20 years.
The Departed.
He got old and he passed. And I mean, being Irish myself, the bagpipes are just horrific instruments.
Well, I mean, I don't know the story behind the bagpipes.
It's like he's blowing an ostrich, and the ostrich is like.
Actually, blowing an ostrich is what the Muslim call to prayer sounds like. But I mean, I think that's brilliant. I mean, if you don't, it's kind of hilarious, but it's also, I'll say, it's beautiful, because what better way to fight back and remind people of their country? And I hate when people are like, oh, you're xenophobic. There's a difference between being xenophobic and nationalistic, okay?
Yep.
If I was like, hey, we have to get rid of all the immigrants, including the legal ones, that'd be xenophobic. If we say we have to ship all these pieces of garbage that are here illegally out of the country, that's just being a nationalist, okay? Because I don't like when legal residents and legal immigrants are murdered by illegals.
Yeah.
Period. So again, this guy is saying, what better way to remind these Muslims, I'm sorry, let me say it properly, these infidel muzzies, what better way to remind them than by playing our national music on our national instrument? Speaking of playing instruments, how's the old lady? Spilling any beans this weekend?
Spilling some beans.
I will make this joke work.
Spilling some beans. You know what I love about this guy?
What?
you can't arrest him either.
No.
Like, they got that one guy yelling, "We love bacon." Like, oh, that's it. He's a
Remember
right
him?
shit.
He was slapping the bacon on the Koran.
Yeah.
Hero.
You know that same guy? That's Jake Lang. He's a J6er like I allegedly am. Can't really talk about it. But did you see he actually had a whole pig's head, dead pig? And he put the Koran in the mouth.
Did he have a living pig's head?
Could be. He put the Koran into the pig's mouth. He goes, "We're going to attach this to a drone, and we're going to fly it over the mosque."
Yes. Oh, come on. Did he?
Yeah, I think he did. I didn't see him do it, but he said he was going to do it. But God, man, balls the size of a RAV4. And I love that. I think that's great.
It's fantastic. I wish I was that creative.
Yeah.
You know?
I never would have thought of that.
It's the simplest things. You know what I mean? It's like you try to reinvent the wheel. It's like, why don't I just put a pig's head with a Koran in it and drop it via drone? You know, why don't I fly a drone into their building? That's hack.
Right, that's been done.
It's been done.
That's been done. All right, let's do another one. Do we got time? Oh, yeah, actually, you know what? I don't think we have time. We got a break coming up. Reminder, folks, Saturday, right here at the America First Warehouse, Natasha Owens, big concert, celebrity sightings. Gino Bisconte may actually be there. I will be there. And Jessica will be there. Joe the Box will be there.
Yeah, for sure.
There you go, see?
Between Joe the Box and his brother, they have a fully working body.
Hands make a hole.
Yeah, 2 hands, 2 legs.
Now, Joe the Box, John the Blanket. Can I be Kevin the Snuggie? Is there a Snuggie yet?
We got to work on that for years. I think more snarky than snuggy.
It's what they call, you have to overhear them on your back. Apparently, I'm Gino the Pest. Who knew? Who knew? Biscotti cookies.
Delicious.
Thank you.
Folks, we've got so much coming up. You don't want to miss it. You know what? Go to theamericafirstwarehouse.com. Theamericafirstwarehouse.com.
And sub to the YouTube that you're watching us on now and let people know. Sorry to interrupt.
Absolutely. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
You noticed your money just doesn't stretch like it used to? Your paycheck feels lighter, and your savings aren't growing. The culprits? Inflation and increased money supply. They've both been quietly eating away at your purchasing power for years. Today, the dollar's value has dropped significantly. You feel it every time you spend money on goods and services. Back in 1965, $1 or an ounce of silver could buy you a gallon of milk. Fast forward to today. That same dollar barely buys a couple of coffee creamers, while an ounce of silver would get you 8 gallons of milk. Gold and silver have held their value for centuries. If you had 2,500 ounces of silver back in 1965, you could buy a brand new Ford Mustang. Today, 2,500 ounces of silver would buy you 2 Mustangs. Similarly, in the year 2000, 628 ounces of gold would buy a new $170,000 home. Today, 628 ounces would buy you a $2,500,000 home. The problem? 95% of Americans don't own physical gold or silver. They think it's too complicated and too expensive, but it doesn't have to be. We offer a membership program that allows you to buy gold or silver with as little as $1. You can buy fractional amounts, safely vault them, or have them delivered to your doorstep, and you can liquidate them whenever you want at the highest buyback price in the industry. Ready to protect your wealth and keep your purchasing power? Scan the QR code or go to tafw.soundmoney.com to learn more.
Join us for the Family and Freedom Christmas Concert at the America First Warehouse, featuring Natasha Owens, award-winning artist and singer-songwriter of the viral hit Trump Won. An unforgettable night of powerful music, patriotic spirit, and Christmas celebration. Bring your family, bring your friends, and come celebrate the values that unite us this Christmas at the America First Warehouse.
It's me, Joe the Box, and I'm John the Blanket with the America First podcast.
That's what I'm talking about. The Fred Rubino podcast coming to you from the America First Warehouse.
Welcome to Right for America. Issues that unite, don't ignite.
I'm James Justice. We got Stephen Ruth over here. What are we doing, Steve? Fighting! Welcome to the Patriots Podcast. Good evening, everyone. We live stream every Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. right here from the America First Warehouse, the most patriotic venue in all the land.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to the On the Right Side podcast here at the America First Warehouse in Long Island, New York.
Welcome to Liberty's Cage, the podcast tearing down the walls of America's broken justice system.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Downey Jr. podcast. Be free, stay free.
Welcome to Suffocating in Suburbia with me, your host, Stevie GB.
We're putting on right now. What?
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, back at the America First Warehouse. You are watching the Kevin Downey Jr. podcast called Be Free, Stay Free. That's what I call it. And I've got my wonderful friend. He's, well, you know what? He's got some opinions, and he's not afraid. He's not afraid to say. And he loves the camera. Gino Biscana here. Now, Gino, you were going to come back with something, some information you wanted to share.
We were talking about at the open of the show the next time we were going to drink because we do it so well. Well, we're going to plan on drinking this Saturday here at the America First Warehouse when we see our lovely. What's her name? I keep forgetting it. I'm so terrible. Natasha Owens. And then a week from Sunday, December 28th, we will be celebrating my birthday, my annual birthday show this year. It's at Rodney's, the old Dangerfields. My birthday is the 29th, but Sunday, December 28th, you're coming out, I'm coming out. A ton of comedians that love to drink and tell stupid jokes.
Is Riccadonna coming?
You tell him. He's so busy living in Pennsylvania with his family, and he's happy in his home.
Don't you hate happy comedians?
He's a jerk.
They're the worst.
Well, I'll definitely reach out to him. Mark Riccadonna, another guy that was at those 1:30 a.m. shows.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to carry on with another video now. I'm not going to set this one. I'm not going to set this one up. We're just going to watch it and see what happens, and then we'll just, do what we do. Be a little snarky and whatnot. Take it away, Bill. This is number 2. Let's watch this guy. I love that they gave us music.
Oh, the music's perfect.
He slaps on the guy's car. See that?
Oh, yeah. I've seen it.
Boom!
It's
quick work. Now, I grew up in Detroit, Gino. I learned early on, never touch another man's car.
Well, when you grew up in Detroit, everyone that was attacking your cars were legal residents, okay? They were just trying to exist and maybe rob you, but they weren't these people that, this guy, am I crazy? This is another, I think that's another Muslim that's just there taking over. And again, when you're so used to getting away with things, okay? Like, let's say your dad spoils you so much that when he says no, you slit his throat. That's a hypothetical. It's a hypothetical. And let's say that it's so obvious. Oh, I feel bad for the family. Let's say it's so obvious that when the daughter walks in, she goes, my brother did it. Because no one saw it coming. Yeah, they did.
They all saw it.
Yeah, they did. And if this guy, this is the problem, and it goes across every layer of society, and you get this guy who's so used to people like in Minnesota or wherever, just bending over backwards, that he's like, yeah, what are you going to do? And he's like, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. Yeah. And the guy, in his defense, he was so stunned that he became Homer Simpson when he got, would you please stop doing that?
I love when people get shocked. Like, okay, one of my favorite things is watching a car run over fat, blue-haired Antifa tundra Wookiees. And they're always like, what? What? I just tried to stop you for an hour. What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they're amazed.
All right, folks, we've got a couple of segments here that we're working on. We've got one, well, you know what? Here's what I just love this more than anything. I love to watch Antifa get slammed. I love to play just what kind of drunk is Kamala today.
Oh, the what kind of drunk is Kamala?
Yeah, and then there's a new thing I'm working on where it's going to be a brawl, and Gino's gonna call the fight.
Yeah.
Those are funny to me. But first of all, it's Antifa time. 2A, Bill. That's number 2A. Let's watch Antifa take. But look at this. Oh, he kicks the.
Oh, this is so good.
You see, and then you need another one, and they go boom right in the beanbag. You see that?
Oh, I saw it. That was when I was driving. I went, ooh. By the way, it's very important. Do you see who helped him off the field? Did you see who helped him off the field?
Who was it?
Show it again.
Number 7.
Number 7. That's Colin Kaepernick's jersey. If you don't get that Antifa, okay, am I wrong to say this? everyone knows Antifa are terrorists, right?
Yeah.
Everyone knows that? I mean, no, because you're people on the left. Are you telling me, or should I ask, am I wrong to believe, that's the proper way to put it, that people on the left believe Antifa is saving us from fascism because that's insane. And if you don't get, they just keep saying the quiet part loud, and nothing screams a piece of uneducated, like disingenuous garbage than anyone that, not only the man himself, but anyone that would wear a Colin Kaepernick jersey. Colin Kaepernick, let's walk you through what a spoiled failure is, okay? And I mean, if he was any more spoiled, he'd probably slit his parents' throat, but he won't because they're white and they won't let that guy in the house. This is a guy that was so bad at quarterback. Once, like after 2 or 3 years, they figured him out, and he couldn't learn the playbook because you have to read. He couldn't figure out the playbook. And what they did was they kept making the playbook smaller and smaller. Pretty soon it was as small as, I don't know, say Curious George or Little Black Sambo. Classic book.
2 words, throw ball.
At any rate,
throw ball.
At any rate, it became so pathetic he couldn't learn it. So they benched him for the biggest bust in the NFL, Blaine Gabbert at the time. And he sat on the bench and moped during the national anthem. And then it was a Navy SEAL that came and told him, no, you have to kneel at least. So he did. And he started kneeling. And what that became was, instead of a guy whining because he stunk, it became, oh, what a patriot. But he wasn't a patriot, okay? And it ranges all the way to when, that dude in the WNBA, Brittany Griner, knelt for the national anthem and then begged us to get her out. My point is, how do you not understand that Antifa is garbage when they're telling you they're garbage? When they're telling you they stand for nothing but attention and pity, and whatever the opposite of meritocracy is. Oh, yeah, DEI. That's the problem.
And remember Don Lemon? He used to have a job. He worked at CNN. He said, well, they're anti-fascist. It's in the name. Anti-fascist, Antifa. Oh, well, thanks for clearing that up.
He's the dumbest.
It's like, let's say I hated
Jews. You say it all the time off air.
Let's say I hated Jews, but I formed a group called the Jew Lover Group, but I went around shooting Jews on the beach.
Jew hunting season was open. It opened this weekend at Bondi Beach.
No bag limit. No bag limit. So, yeah, so we know what they're doing.
Somebody texted me, he's like, you got to get up early in the morning when the Jews are biting.
Oh, God.
No one is shooting Jews. Oh, I'm sorry. Pieces of shit Muslims are shooting Jews. You understand? Because you never tell them they're wrong, and they're like, well, then let's just shoot. And it was a father and son.
Yeah.
I've said this countless times. I'll say it again. My brother used to tell my nephew, if you're good this weekend, Nick will go Jew hunting. But it was just something he would dangle in front of them because you're never going to really take someone Jew hunting. No one should be allowed to have that much fun. But you dangle it in front of them. But these guys are so twisted, they actually went Jew hunting.
Yeah, my dad took me for pheasant. That's about it. And they don't run around and yell as much when you shoot them. But I guess
pheasants don't complain as much.
Unbelievable.
By the way, this is the meeting of the Jew Lovers Club, so I don't want to hear.
And you know what? These people they feel entitled. Well, my Bible says I get to kill you.
Yeah.
And then you shoot them and go, why you shoot me? I shoot Jews, not you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah. I was doing what I'm supposed to do. The sense of entitlement to, I don't know, genocide, we'll call it, is amazing to me. We get to shoot Jews because our God said so.
And it's perpetuated, I'm sorry, I'm going to say it, by the left. It's perpetuated by the left. They don't get me wrong. When you are getting votes of illegal immigrants and Muslims, you know what you do? Whatever they want. Whatever they want. And I want to believe that all this stuff that's going on in Minnesota, Tim Walz, who, again, I don't know if you saw it. No, me and... by the way, did anyone watch it last week after this jerk ruined your life and told you to watch The Fall of Minneapolis? Because Tim Walz, that's why he got the VP nomination over that Jew in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, we owe you this because you went along and, you destroyed a police precinct and you covered up George Floyd and sent 4 innocent men to jail. But I want to believe that Tim Walz is going to get in trouble. I don't even want to say go to jail. I want to believe, but I don't. I don't believe it.
I don't believe it will. You know what? I've never wanted karma to be real as much as I do now.
Yeah.
I just want to see. I want to see him go onto the beach because it's not Jew Day, is it? Let's hope it is. Oh, no, it is. And then he gets perforated. I would love to see him get perforated. Let's do another video.
Every day is Jew Day here at the Jew Lovers Club.
All right, Bill, let's go with number 3. This is in Providence. Providence. I believe. Rhode Island.
There is no footage.
Look, now, she's,
I'll try to say it again.
check this
There's
out.
no footage
She's
that
their sign
depicts
language
this
person.
individual.
Yeah, there was no sound. There's no sound with that. That's just a woman doing the sign language.
For the Brown University. Bill, can you play that again? Tell us what you're reading from here. Because what I'm reading is, let's eat little children, because I'm a witch.
Pinchy, pinchy.
I'll try to say it again. There is no footage that depicts this individual.
Eat kids. See, what is that?
I don't understand. Like, there was a while, it seemed like a while ago, that they were putting during, I think it was around COVID, when they started putting a closed caption with everything. And simply because they wanted to make sure they scared deaf people too.
Yeah.
It's that simple. Like, I mean, if I love how people keep saying, they keep telling people like me to get over it. They keep telling, and it's like...
I'm not getting over it.
No, and I'll say it for the 9 billionth time, the world changed more after COVID than it did after 9/11.
Absolutely.
Okay? And we're still, which is why again, you have to come out this weekend to the America First Warehouse where people congregate and meet and fight back against that. And wasn't it just this week that they put a black box on, not what we're doing this weekend when we ditch the old ladies. That's a different getting a couple black boxes. But they put a black box warning on the COVID vaccine, which 5 years ago, they were not only telling you was safe and effective, were demanding you get it because it was safe and effective. It ruined the sports leagues. It has crippled athletes. They killed Hank Aaron. They killed Ricky Henderson.
Yep.
I'm not going to stop saying that. They killed them. Okay? They wheeled Hank Aaron out. They just wheeled him out to get the vaccine and make sure and by the way, it was a Hail Mary, even though he's a baseball player. He's like, and I'll say it like the elites did. These coloreds don't trust us anymore. They don't. You saw the footage of Fauci walking around D.C.
Yeah.
And they're like, I don't believe it.
Black folks like, nope.
well, let's well then excellent. Wheel out Hank Aaron. At any rate, you go.
The most painful thing about the COVID in sports, remember the cutout people they put in the stands?
I keep trying to forget it, Kevin.
Oh, my God, that's offensive. Oh, look, we got people here. This is a new normal, you idiots. Get your shots, and maybe you can come and be a cardboard person, too. Folks, we have got
and make sure the big-name athletes get them so kids look up to them, and they're easier to vaccinate because they're so susceptible. Sorry.
We'll be right back. Hold on.
You've worked hard and saved, but inflation and increased money supply are eroding your buying power. Protect and grow your wealth with physical gold and silver. Sound Money. With a Sound Money wallet, your wealth stays in your control. Buy fractionally, vault securely, ship directly, and instantly liquidate your gold and silver at the highest buyback price in the industry. Real money, real ownership. Visit tafwsoundmoney.info or scan the QR code and start securing your financial future today.
The America First Ultra MAGA Store. For all your MAGA needs. We sell t-shirts, tumblers, flags, hats, sneakers, bumper stickers, and a whole lot more. The most patriotic America First retail store. The America First Ultra MAGA Store.
All right, live from Studio 6B on a Friday night, live at the America First Warehouse. Live at the America First Warehouse on a Friday, Real America's Voice, all across the country, 103.9 LI News Radio, all across your radio, Suffolk County, Long Island. Glad you're in.
Corporate transfer. Fine professional, moving and storage, and inventory management.
America First Warehouse was really the most patriotic venue that you can ever imagine. We wanted to build something for people to be able to come to and feel so comfortable and so relaxed, because there is nothing out there like it. We give an opportunity for people to really feel good about themselves and about this great country.
Back again, baby, at the America First Warehouse, the most patriotic venue in the galaxy. Gino Bisconte,
hey.
Kevin Downey Jr. here. I remain uneducated, unvaccinated, and completely non-suicidal. Folks, just to let you know, just in, live from Studio 6B will not be here at the warehouse on Friday because Trump is in North Carolina and Real America's Voices will be covering his trip. So the show has been kicked off the air for that day. We'll be back. We'll be back, I promise. It's just for this Friday. And actually, I mean, the show will be back on, but we'll be back here January 9th. That's the next date for Live from Studio 6B to be here at the warehouse. Now, let's have some fun. Let's watch an illegal immigrant learn a lesson. Take it away, Bill. This is number 4.
I love this.
Watch the ball, guy.
Are you talking to him?
Watch it.
Oh, goes the dynamite!
Now, I've never been headbutted, but I gotta believe when one guy's here.
I bet he'll take his carpet to and from every place from now on. These people fly on carpets. What?
That looked like. All right, it looked like the singer from Midnight Oil there, didn't it?
Wow, how old are we now?
Yeah, it's a timely reference, KDJ. It's like Lurch, and he's got to handle this little guy, and the guy grabs his arms. He goes, okay.
I mean, that's better. Like, if you don't get how frustrated people are with not just the illegality, but the entitled behavior of these people. Like, I remember I used to, when my girl at the time lived in Oregon, I was much younger, and I used to ride the tram. What a shitty, and I wouldn't pay. And I would sweat the whole ride, hoping I didn't get caught over a $2 fare. Okay, that's how you worry. These guys are like in the country illegally, trying to usurp our religion and kill our women. And they're like, it's like, what? I don't sleep. You do now.
Yeah,
you do now. You know what he's got on his head? An Ollie Boo Boo.
An Ollie Boo Boo. That's great.
Not this funny. I'm sorry. I mean, an Ollie Boo Boo. Because,
yeah, Ollie Boo Boo. All right, now let's get to our next segment. This is called What Kind of Drunk is Kamala? What do we mean by that? What kind of drunk?
I think what you're doing here is brilliant. Like, I thought, I'm like, I'm not going to screw it up this time because I did 1 to 10. I got one. You go first.
All right, so let's do this number 5. Number 5, Bill, take it away. What kind of drunk is Kamala today?
On the other side of my, you know, the other folks, Trump and his running mate, and they'll talk about, oh, well, yeah, but I do believe in the exception to save the mother's life. Okay, all right, let's break that down, shall we? Let's break that down. Let's break that down.
It's sweet.
Action.
All right. What you want me to go first? You know what I see there?
Can I, before you go?
Yep, go.
Like, remember when that was happening in real time?
Yeah.
And people are like, I think she's drunk. And you're like, nah, because you didn't want to process it, right?
Right.
Right. But now you look at it, and am I wrong? You're like, she's drunk.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, it's funny to call her drunk. She's drunk.
Yep.
It's terrifying now.
And you know what kind of drunk I think that is?
Please.
I think that's the, I guess it would be the mother in this case, but in my case it would be my dad going, hey, I'm talking to you. Yeah, you know, the guy who owns the house you sleep in? Yeah, that's right. Let's break it down. Get up, where do you think you're going? I want to talk to you. Right now, don't walk away from me. You want to eat? Who paid for that food?
Now, you are wrong, Kevin. I will tell you what drunk that is.
What drunk is that?
That drunk is when you have when normally, let's say that you prefer whiskey, okay? Let's say you prefer whiskey and you're out of whiskey, right? So for some reason you do 3 shots of gin. Okay? And then you're like, but I'm fine. And you're like, I'm fine. Then you go to talk. And as the word leaves your mouth, you're like, I'm not fine, but I started talking. And now I've got to either catch up with the words that are a balloon out of my head right now because I'm talking stupid. And then you're like, maybe if I say the same 5 sentences repeatedly, it'll push all the other stupid stuff I said out of the box over my head.
It's like,
wow, I should not have even started.
It's like word puke. You see it come out, you guys. I got to stuff it back in my mouth. This is going to be bad.
Yes.
It's going to be bad.
Yeah. What does she keep saying? Sorted. I mean, it is terrifying.
Yeah.
Terrifying. And this is a statement about our government right now. And I mean, both sides, okay? And I'm curious what you think. Like, that woman was surrounded by so many yes men, okay? Great podcast I was listening to on the way here. Michael Malice, he's talking with this Halperin guy about just how, when they finally said Biden's done, and the handing over of it. I'm going to tease out, you have to listen to it. But simply put, it got so bad. We never worried about her, but it got so bad that they're like, well, obviously we put her in, even though that's the idiot that we had in office, and the people are just like seals. Oh, yeah. And sometimes I wonder if Trump supporters are like that. I don't think we are, because people have some genuine pushback with him, okay? I'm like, just release the Epstein files. Although I hate when people say for the Epstein, just release them. I don't care. Yeah. Because when he called them a hoax, I would venture to say, he's not saying it's fake. He's like, the whole thing the Democrats are saying, like anything's going to come out of it, that's the hoax. They can't release names. You're not going to, everything you need to know has been released. People have to be protected. And again, I can't wrap my brain around it, but the sweetheart deal that he got in 2006 or 7 prevents so much stuff, which is why he's living somewhere now. He's still alive. But at any rate, the fact that Kamala went so far when now we look back and she's an alcoholic.
Oh yeah,
she just sucks dick and drinks booze and gets to where she is. I mean, don't get me wrong, that was my business. How do you think I got behind this microphone?
It's true. I hate to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
You know what? She also has the luxury of being a black / Asian /
whatever she needs to be. Indian. She's Indian.
And you can't mock her. She's like the emperor. The emperor does not have an alcohol problem.
Yeah,
like you can't bring it up. And she's just going out. You gotta listen to me. You can't say anything. You're racist, bigot, anti-Asian, whatever.
And that's a great point. And that is the problem of the left. Okay, because if you don't get someone's a DEI hire, when the president says, "I'm going to nominate a black female for vice president," well, you just said that's DEI. Okay, and if you don't get that, everything it's like us as comedians. Okay, and I meant to make air quotes. Artie Lang said it to me once. We're straight white males. I winked when I said straight to him. We're straight white males over 50, not over 30, which is bad enough, over 50. You know how we get work? By being funny. We have to be funny. And everyone in the Republican Party seems to be straight white men. Okay? And some of them old, some of them young, but they have to have a policy. They have to stand for something. They have to have, a history and have done things so they can get where they are, which is where they are now, running the country, whether you agree or not. But when you're like, well, you're a black woman, we'll make you VP. Need I say Corinne Jean-Pierre? Oh, I'm black, I'm a lesbian, I'm a survivor. You're an idiot. If you don't get how stupid the left is, when people walk away from that podium, they walk right into CNN or anything.
Yep.
The only thing we've seen her do is be the grandmaster of the gay parade. Okay?
You know what?
And I don't mean us filtering out of here at the end of the shift. That's a gay parade.
All right, I'm going to be on a job interview. You can be Corinne Jean-Pierre if you want. And all right, so I'm looking at your resume like, oh, I see you're a black woman and a lesbian. Welcome to the team. That's all you need. That's all you need.
Yes. And how many times does she say in interviews now, as a black woman, we get it.
Yep.
We get it. Which is why I can't call you something else, because you're a black woman. But the little voice in my head said it. Oh, gee, did it ever, gee.
I love that. There's a woman yelling at Gavin Newsom. Eric Swalwell, sorry, wanted to keep men out of the women's lady. The chick with the dingles?
Yeah.
She goes, I am a black lesbian woman. I am a black lesbian woman, as though that carries some weight.
Well,
but on her team, it carries all the weight.
Yeah, but that's it. Like normal, straight white, straight female. Stop it.
Have you ever seen a DEI hire on stage on like a really big show? We go, we got all these great people. Then we got, what's this lady's name? It's like that's her name. She's from Madagascar. Here, please welcome. And she goes up and tanks.
Yeah.
Because she's never been, like, I did a theater gig. And some woman named, and everyone's killing. And she goes up and.
I always say click, click, whistle, ding, but I like yours better. I just can't do it. Go on.
And just eats it. Just eats it. And we're all looking, going, well, because someone involved said, well, we've got a little diversity on this show. And
diversity.
I was like, of course. Well, there's plenty of black people or, Madagascarians, whatever you call them, who could be funny.
Yeah.
They're probably funny. But don't go for the first one. Well, she hit some boxes. Speaking of boxes, we've got another Kalama here, another Kamala Lala Ding Dong. All right, this is the one right after that one, Bill. This is number 6, Kamala Part 2. What do you think of this, Gino?
How dare we speak Merry Christmas? How dare we?
I wish she was drunk there. She's not even drunk there.
She's not. That's what's terrifying.
You know what she is? She's drunk with power from yes men. Because what she said is retarded.
Yep.
Okay? That's not fair. Retarded people love Christmas. They get gifts, soft helmets and stuff. But do you understand when you are so entitled, when you're so used to saying whatever you want because you didn't earn the job, and there's no consequences for saying terrible things. How dare we say Merry Christmas? That doesn't even make sense. Because when I say Merry Christmas, I'm saying Merry Christmas to Christians.
Yeah.
Like if I say Happy Holidays, that's a broad statement. If I say Happy Kwanzaa, I'm just trying to get a job at Denny's. But I don't care.
I heard her say, when I was a child, we'd be celebrating Kwanzaa. And then you look, and like, Kwanzaa started when you were 17.
Yeah.
You're lying. You're lying. Bill, do we have time to watch that one more? Well, just look at the anger. Look at the anger in this.
How dare we speak Merry Christmas?
Look.
How dare we?
How dare we? Look at that snarl.
Yeah. Because again, she probably didn't have her morning fucking wine.
I was just going to say, how dare we speak Merry Christmas before I've had my special...
Before I have my eggnog.
Yeah.
Out of my Wally World mug.
All right, folks, we've got another segment coming up right after this. Hold on.
Most people think they have options when searching for the best deals when they travel. But here's the shocking truth. 100% of the major travel agencies are owned by just 2 entities, Expedia and Booking Holdings. They claim to offer the lowest rates, but due to the hotel rate parity agreement, they all have the same pricing, limiting genuine competition. When you book through these sites, you act as your own travel agent, but the profits are going to organizations that don't support our patriot values. We cannot allow that to continue. So, we decided to make travel great again by starting a US-based travel membership platform, mypatriottravel.com. We are patriots helping patriots. Together, we can disrupt the travel industry by not spending our hard-earned dollars supporting the radical left. For just $29.99 per month, you gain access to true wholesale rates on travel, saving you on average 35% and up to 65%. Book as often as you like, with no limits. Keep your hard-earned dollars in your pocket and spend them on things you need and want to support. Go to mypatriottravel.com/TAFW and grab your membership today. mypatriottravel.com/TAFW, making travel great again.
Hey, fellow patriots, it's Cindy Gross here, host of Right for America, from your favorite place, the America First Warehouse. You've seen me show on my show so many products from this country's #1 most patriotic manufacturer with close to 400 products. You need to exchange the products you use in your house to this company and make your dollars count in our country.
I'm sure you guys remember the platinum single, Justice for All, with Donald Trump and the J6 Prison Choir. Well, get ready for round 2.
we're coming out with Anthem of the Free with High Res and the J6 Prison Choir. It's coming out now. It's pre-sale until December 19th when it drops. Get yours on all platforms, Google Play, Apple iTunes. Get it. It's going to be hot.
Justice for all, our voices ring. The anthem of the free.
It's me, Joe the Box, the America First Warehouse, most patriotic venue in all the land.
The America First Warehouse, a beacon for the sea, a symbol of unity. For the patriots of America, we stand tall and free. In the America First Warehouse, where our hearts will always be.
Oh, man, the final segment of the day. What a bummer. We're having fun. So on the break, Gino and I were talking about how we're both rewatching Mad Men.
Yeah, because it popped up on HBO Max. Must be why, but that's
It's got to be.
Yeah.
But you know what we're doing this time? We're counting every one of Don Draper's cigarettes, drinks, and women.
God.
Yeah, we're keeping track of all of them.
It makes you want to drink and smoke.
It does. And you know what else I love? So I have that mid-century thing going on.
Of course.
I watched the whole thing. I've got those glasses. I've got that bar.
Oh, yeah. Like that kitchen, the stove, like I'm a child of the 70s. I grew up, I was born in late 68, right? Basically, but it's like, I look at all that stuff, I'm like, oh, and I'm telling my wife, I'm like we had that phone on the wall in red, excuse me, it was in powder blue, but the one upstairs was like that and it was red. I have a rotary phone in my house because I love that stuff.
I love it. All right, Gino, let's check this one out. Bill, let's do number 7, please. Tell me, is this offensive? Because I'm trying to be not racist or Islamophobic. Gino, what do you think? That's the whole video.
No, it's like when I was mad it wasn't a video. Like when you sent it to me, I'm sitting there like, do something. It's fantastic.
All right.
I mean that, you know what they need to send that should be the logo for Gays for Palestine.
Yes.
Because you might as well go all out, because I love the gays, like they would kill you in Palestine. Like the picture going around I love. Have you seen it? It's like 2 Lego it's the Lego guys.
They're laughing.
And they're throwing a gay they're throwing a queer off a roof. It's so good.
You know the best part about the video is the Muslims hate the dogs.
Really?
Oh, can't stand them.
Why?
They're haram. They're forbidden. But I don't know. Maybe they bite people.
They don't like dogs?
Maybe they bite people
who not like dogs or cats?
They'll bite your detonator off. Then you got to go get a new detonator, and that just eats sometimes. But you know what? But you like the dog poop, but you want a video. So here's a dog poop and a video. Take it away, Bill.
I like this.
Maxine.
Get away.
How are you doing today?
There's your dog poop.
I'm Joseph.
You ever see her feet?
Yes.
Jesus, Maxine.
They're horrific. Look at that. She's a dog. Get away. She just turns
Jesus,
around.
Maxine. God's watching you, Maxine.
Now, if I may, can we hit play again and just pause it? I'll tell you when to pause it. Just when I'll bury the lead, or when she holds up. I'll tell you when. Okay. Pause it right here, because let me explain what she's doing here. Forgetting that she works for us.
Yep.
Next time you go, hey, when you guys go to work Monday and your boss comes up to you, walk away. Walk away with your Chick-fil-A, you stereotype. Walk away with your Chick-fil-A box and say, no, I can't be bothered. She works for us. But none of them seem to know that.
Nope.
None of them seem to know that. And by the way, Chick-fil-A is very pro-life. Isn't she pro-choice?
Yeah.
Why is she eating that chicken?
I don't know, but I love the look of rage.
Yeah. Why are you talking to me? Yeah, like she's evil. Like there really are. I'm starting to think there really are evils and lizards and like
they are
that
lizard
woman.
people.
Gavin Newsom is a lizard.
He's without a doubt. He's such a lizard that he was sleeping in a tree and it got cold and he fell because they
don't die. And by the way, did you see they insult our intelligence? Okay, Maxine Waters, and again, these people are stupid. They're career politicians, but they're again gets back to like the Kamala thing, the Karine Jean-Pierre. They're so used to being just yes men that they don't realize how dumb what they say is, and they say really dumb things. The latest is Gavin Newsom, because he's running for president, has a book coming out. And he tried to play he went on some black show. And he and he tried to do the Hillary Clinton with the hot sauce, whatever. And then everyone just came out like, you are like, I think your godfather was one of the Gettys and stuff.
Yeah.
So now he has a book. He's like, well, the book is about how I lived on both sides and how I was an No, it's not. It's a book of lies. So someone might think someone dumb enough might be like, oh, he's just like us. You're not like us. You're not. I never banged my what is it? He banged his
campaign manager's wife.
Yeah, never banged my campaign manager's wife.
Hey, Bobby, get out there and put up some of my posters. Would you want to talk to your wife?
well, I put up my poster.
You know what? We're going to need a boxing bell for this next segment. Folks, this is Fight Night with Gino. This is Waffle House edition, because let's face it, all the best fights happen at Waffle House. All right, you can call this one.
This is more pro wrestling. All right, look. And coming in from the side, out of the locker room, is the staff at Waffle House.
There you go. It's on. Now, here's the fun part. There's broken glasses on the floor, and that woman loses her shoes. So she's not wearing any shoes, and so that means her feet are the same way I get my Waffle House potatoes, which is a slice, diced, and bloody.
By the way, the winner of this fight gets to mate with him, and then and then gets to be the head of the brood. Now here you go. That last punch put the G whiz in GED. Come on.
Look at that. Going at it. I love that she's standing in broken coffee cups just to get her licks in, as it were. And, man, you know what?
This is not, I'm going to say this, and this is not racist. This is not how people behave in society.
No.
This is not. I'll never forget. Opening week. First game of the season this year, the NFL, right? First play. Eagles are playing the, God forgive me, the Chiefs. No, the Chargers played the Chiefs. Whoever the Eagles played, Cowboys, I think. Doesn't matter. And, yeah, it was the Cowboys.
See him duck?
Yeah.
He saw it coming. I love,
look at him. Well, look at it. He's not stopping it.
No, he loves it.
This is entertainment for him.
I think this should be called Impulse Control House, not Waffle House.
Literally what I was going to say. Jalen Carter, the Eagles, spits on the guy, and I had money on the Eagles, and they lose it, and I'm screaming, and my buddy doesn't even look at me. He looks at me. He's like, no frontal lobe. They have no impulse control, these people. They don't. I'm sorry. And I'm going to say this again.
It's still going.
Stop posting stuff. If all the black people leave, they'll take all they contributed to America. Go back to the fake Wakanda. Take your Waffle House. I mean, literally, he's filming it. He's egging it on. They love violence.
He's still going. Look at that. All right, back to work. Fun's over.
Yeah.
Fun's over. All right, Bill, that's good, thanks. That's good. That's probably that. I love Fight Night with Gino. God, no, we're going to switch gears. We got 4 minutes.
In what world is that normal behavior?
No.
Like, here's the thing. It's like...
Maybe Detroit, where I grew up.
God, it's like the winner of that fight gets a Carnival cruise.
That's the title bout.
Because they attack each other on the boat.
That's the title bout. Maybe we'll get a cruise fight tomorrow. All right, look at this. We're going to change gears. This is number 9, Bill. Gino, what do you think is going on here? This is legendary actor Gary Busey.
Hey, it's Gary Busey.
See?
And I have got a great Christmas present for you. Listen to this. That's what a goose sounds like. But they're flying. They're letting you know they're up there.
You know what?
Get a bunch of geese together. They're honking in the air.
He's like one of those old McDonald's See and Says, but like for drunk retarded homeless people.
The video would make more sense if the airbag had been deployed.
Yeah.
I mean, I roasted him ages ago with the Friars. It was one of my favorite, indulge me, one of my favorite roast jokes ever. I said, nice teeth, Gary. The last time I saw a set of teeth like that, a piano fell on Wile E. Coyote. What happened to him?
I don't know, but I want to see and say, the Gary Busey See and Say. What's the goose say? Goose says, honk. Goose says, get daddy another whiskey, honk.
That man, that's the man that gave us Utah, Give Me Two.
Yeah.
That's the man. That's the guy, and now he's just, oh my God. And yet still makes more sense than Kamala Harris. I mean, at least he had a joke, it had a setup, it had a premise. He said honk honk, which was funnier than how dare you say Merry Christmas. I love that guy. He's got my vote. He's got my vote.
You know what? That's the uncle that got out of the hospital, but no one knew why he was in the hospital. He didn't look hurt. He didn't seem sick, but he's going away for a little while, folks. And he goes, hey, Gina, you know what the goose does?
Yeah.
All right, we got one more. One more. This would be number 10. Every time I was sick as a kid, I got to know this man very well. Bob Barker. The Price is
Now,
Right.
you know this is fake.
This is?
You're kidding.
No, I thought it was real.
Okay, this is why I'm jealous of you. Okay, that's why I'm jealous of you, because you don't realize you're too busy living your life.
I am too busy.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm telling you, what you're about to. All right, you know what? Let's just watch.
Let's
and
watch
again,
it.
I'm not busting your balls because I'm stupid, but I hate AI. Here we go. Tell me. Okay, here we go.
All right, Karen. If that scale says less than 300 pounds, the trip behind that curtain is yours.
It's real to me, damn it.
Go back, Bill. Go back to the beginning. What? I can name every game show on The Price is Right. Okay, there's no game show where a fat chick gets on a digital scale.
All right, Karen, if that scale says less than 300 pounds, the trip behind that curtain
It's
is
under
yours.
300. Watch it.
I mean,
It's real to me. I need it to be real.
But there's so this is the problem with the world. Okay.
Curtain is yours.
Other than that's what AI is basically becoming a tool so that so when we see actual news footage, we don't know whether to trust.
But that's the goal.
But you know that Bob Barker never had a game where he put a 302-pound woman on a digital scale. But I love
it's real to me. I need it to be real because it's so funny.
This is the hardest I've laughed, and I've laughed the whole show. But I'm like, that's not, and don't get me wrong, I'm dumb too. You're not dumb. You're just so busy living your life. Like you're like me. You're like, why should I have to check and see if it's real? Why should I?
If that game was real, what would be the name of it on The Price is Right?
Look at how fat this bitch is.
I love that Bob Barker goes down for the count too, and he gets stuck halfway. Yeah, and
I would never take this joy from you, Kevin.
I watched that so many times today, and I was like, it's probably not real. I don't think it's real, but God, this is going to be a great way to end the show today.
It's the perfect way to end it. It's the perfect way to end it. But there's so many of those.
Oh, I love them. Folks, don't forget, this Saturday, I'm going to be here too. Natasha Owens. You're coming for her, not me. But I'm going to be here to watch Natasha Owens. You know her. Her big hit was Trump Won, and you know it. We'll see you here 7 p.m., and we'll see you here next week right here at the America First Warehouse. Gino, thanks for coming. See you next week, buddy. Maybe Saturday.
Yeah. Boom.